Well, greetings and a most heartfelt salutations to everyone out there. Do not adjust your TV, do not adjust your internet provider because, yes, it is Wednesday night and we are coming to you live for the SlamNation Wrestling. But today, we're going to do a little cross promotion with the game room and we're going to do a trivia show tonight. So tonight, I am being joined by, as I usually am, for SlamNation Wrestling, my cohort in crime, All That Pat. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I have my dog, my good luck charm. Hopefully, got Hunter right here. Hopefully, Hunter's going to be helping me out.
Whoa, check his paws. I want to make sure there's no answers on his paws.
Nope, not telling you anything.
So All That Pat is going to be the first competitor that was going to be on our show tonight. We're going to be doing a bunch of wrestling trivia. How excited, how scared are you, with going up in your match again tonight? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm actually not worried at all. I not to sound cocky by any stretch, but I know a lot about professional wrestling, and I even had a lot of good luck at WrestleMania 24, where I was able to take part and win a trivia contest. So I think I'm pretty good. But my opponent, I've known for a very long time, he runs his mouth a lot. He does say that he knows a lot about trivia. So I say to John, just bring it on, son. Come on, I think I got you, but you might have a chance.
Well, Bitterritz does say that Hunter's going to go hunt for those answers. If I do see any cheating going on, I will have to disqualify you.
There won't be any cheating.
All righty. Well, as All That Pat has made mention, our other competitor tonight is the one, the only, John. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great. Actually, Pat, I just got a message from Rita. She says to go easy on you. Is that why? Why is that?
Oh man, that's
nervous?
words. I love it.
I'm getting comments from the peanut gallery. I'm getting comments from my wife and John. What's going on here? See, I wore this for a reason. Haters gonna hate. So
Shirt.
Well, I'm wearing my Avengers campus shirt because I guess I'm going to be taking you all to school today.
Oh man, Liberty Legends here. He's all pumped. He's ready for us to go. I don't know, John. Lord Cash, John. I do say I wish you the very best of luck. You will be needing it.
Oh. It's not fair that you have 20 years of wrestling experience that I wasn't alive for. So.
Oh, I'm not that old, but it's experience. Yes, I'm a vintage sort.
Well, I absolutely love it. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of give a breakdown of how this match is going to go tonight. There's going to be 3 matches that we're going to be rounds that we're going to go through. Our first round, I'll explain it now. And then, of course, as we get to each round, I will give a reminder so that way in case, the lights get too bright for you, I'll remind you of the rules before we jump into each round. So this is going to be the first round. It's going to be easy rounds, 6 questions. With those 6 questions, we'll take turns going 3 and 3. And there's going to be just random categories. I'll go and tell you what they are as the questions pop up. So I do have two rows of questions, either column A or column B. And All That Pat, we didn't discuss this, but since John is our guest on the SlamNation Wrestling tonight, we will go ahead and have him select first. Apparently, you scared him away too much.
I must have. What's going on?
Apparently, the smack talk got to him, and he is just, quaking in his boots now, apparently, or something. I don't know what happened. John, did you get scared?
Got a little scared. I mean, I had a little nerves. Had to go to the bathroom. I'm all good now.
All righty. Well, since John is our guest,
Liberty Legend.
I'm going to go ahead and give him the first choice of either column A or column B. So which would you prefer to have?
I'm going to go with column B.
Column B.
B as in best, Pat. The best.
Oh, I think B is in Baker, but I'm just saying.
Oh.
See, I love it.
If you go with column B, though, John, that means you're a B+ player. I'm A all day, my friend. A all day.
All righty. Now I'm just looking for the right number question. Bear with me.
Man.
Getting these in order.
I might need to get Bitter Ritz to get a trash can because I'm going to be taking that out all night. That's for sure. Taking out the trash.
All righty.
That's a lot of trash talk.
Yeah, it's all love, John. It's all love. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm hurt.
You're hurt? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, a little tear right there.
Oh.
All righty. So this is in the category of WrestleMania. All righty.
Oh, boy.
So who, and again, with this, there's no stealing. These are 1-point questions each. And I will be doing my best to keep score at home. So bear with me. If I don't quite calculate properly, please tell me in the comments down below. We'll get an enforcer to help out with this possibly.
Yeah.
By the name of probably Bitter Ritz. So that being said, WrestleMania is your category. Who walked into WrestleMania 3 as the Intercontinental Champion but was defeated?
That would be the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
That is correct.
Nice job. Now John's taking all these ones, right?
All righty.
I think the first three, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have the first three. All righty. This one is in the category, if I can find it, I had to separate these out. Okay, this is just going to be pay-per-views in general.
All right.
Who was the WWE champion at the end of the 2001 Royal Rumble?
That would be Kurt Angle.
That is correct.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, man. John, you got 2 for 2 so far. You got to sweep your 3. Got to put me on the fence here.
All righty.
hoping.
Well, we're going to see here. And again, I have no knowledge of your wrestling knowledge. I just got questions out of the internet, ethosphere, whatever you want to call it. So with that, this one I've dubbed title reigns. All right, so here you go. The Road Dogg became hardcore champion for the first time by defeating which superstar?
Ooh. I'm going to say Al Snow.
That is incorrect.
Is that Hardcore Holly?
It's
Was
Hardcore
Big
Holly.
Man.
Oh, Big
that's
Boss
right,
Man.
the Raw, see? Yeah, that was that Raw. That's right, yeah.
See, I would have gotten that
Got
wrong
that
too,
wrong.
John.
That was something. I know what year it was. Can I get extra credit?
Here's the thing is I don't got that answer, so you can tell me, but I wouldn't know if it was true or not.
Oh, okay. That'd be
All righty. So I know I stumped both of them. I'm like, yeah, that's at the point for me, man.
Yeah.
All righty. So all that, Pat, you're going to get the same 3 categories.
Same 3 questions too, right?
Nope, not the same questions. So yours is the first one is going to be WrestleMania.
Okay.
Name the heavy metal rocker that accompanied Jake the Snake at WrestleMania 3.
That would be Alice Cooper.
That would be correct.
Bam.
Come on. Giving Pat all the
Gotta
easy
get 3.
ones.
Come on.
All righty. All right, here this might be a little bit tougher. We'll find out.
Boy.
So this is going to be at pay-per-views.
Okay.
At the 2014 Survivor Series, Team Cena went up against what team?
Oh man, what year was it again?
2014.
2014. Team Cena. Would it be the Team Authority?
That is correct.
Yeah.
So, all righty. And now we've got title reigns.
Okay.
I wrote this one in 2 different. I went split lines. So this is gonna be interesting. All right. Who introduced the 24/7 rule for the hardcore title?
That would be Mick Foley.
That is incorrect.
What?
Crash Holly.
You were thinking of the 24/7 title.
Oh, wait a minute. That's fine, but what? Can you read the question again?
Who introduced the
He
24/7
said hardcore
rule
title.
for the hardcore
God
title?
damn. Oh, man.
So,
See,
yeah.
Come on,
I gotta
Pat,
listen
you're
more
a teacher.
carefully.
You're supposed to listen to the whole question.
I know.
So with that, we are tied 2-2. All right. So now we're gonna go. I've dubbed this one Hall of Fame / retirement.
Okay.
I think the dog is
boy.
Googling. Again, if I see the dog, paws tapping away, I'm gonna have to, disqualify you. All righty. Okay, so this is for you, John. Hall of Fame / retirement. In what year did Stone Cold retire?
2003.
That is correct. All righty.
I'm thinking about that too, and I'm like, so yeah, nice.
It's a little weird. I say my answer, and I'm on a little bit of a delay. So I'm like, did I get it right? Then I see Pat clapping. I'm like, yes.
All right. So this one, I had a bunch of questions. I just didn't know what to throw them. So this is just a miscellaneous category. So we're going to find out what happens here. On January 4th, 1999, was a historical night on Raw. What happened?
Mankind won his first WWE championship.
That is correct.
Wow. Yo, bang, bang,
Exactly.
Wow.
All righty.
I had to think about that one, John, to be honest with you, but I'm like, yeah, that works.
All right, so now we're going to go back to title reigns. And this one is, who did Bret Hart defeat to win his first world title?
Woo! Ric Flair.
I'm sorry, that's not his name.
That is correct, Ric Flair.
I'm not sure what Liberty Legend's trying to show us there, but if you want to write that down real quick.
I think it was probably a like a GIF of some sort.
Right.
So excellent. So those are your questions.
So you're at what? You're 5? You have 5 out of 6, correct?
I got 5 out of 6.
All right. So now all that, Pat. Your first question of your second round is going to be Hall of Fame retirement.
Okay.
And that is going to be this one. In what year was Hulk Hogan inducted into the Hall of Fame?
2005.
That is correct.
Oh, that's...
Okay.
Why do we know these things, John?
It's
because we're cool cats.
Exactly.
It's what it is.
All righty. So your next one, this is going to go into that miscellaneous. In 1987, Ken Pateria returned to the company after being away for 2 years. Why?
He was arrested because him and Sheiky Baby threw a boulder through a McDonald's window.
That is correct.
They wanted their food.
They wanted their food, damn it.
I was actually kind of worried about this because I'm like, that's a really good deep cut question, but I was like, I hope I'm not digging too deep on these ones.
I had the privilege of interviewing the Iron Sheik in person a couple years ago on the Brain Fart, and it was quite the experience, I will say. He had a duffel bag full of his special elixir, and he wanted checkers. He didn't want McDonald's that day. He was really hungering for some chockers. So it's good times. But yes, Ken Patera.
Name dropping.
Oh, I could name drop all day.
All right, so your final question for round one. This is going to be back in title reign.
Okay.
So this one is The Rock became IC champ by beating whom? And I believe this is probably for the first time.
Okay.
I'm hoping I didn't write it here, but I'm kind of thinking that's what I meant to say.
He defeated Hunter Hearst Helmsley in an episode of Thursday Raw Thursday, the same show where Shawn Michaels lost his smile.
You only get 1 point for that, just so you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, suck up.
Alrighty, so that concludes round number 1. We are tied. John, 5 points. All that Pat, 5 points. So
John, you are a valiant competitor. I am very impressed. I've known you for a long time, so I knew you'd be probably the best competitor I could have. And honestly, you got me worried here. You got me worried. I'm talking a lot of trash, but I am sweating a little too.
See,
alrighty.
I thought you get all 6 right. I feel like I'm ahead of the game.
Well, I got that confusion with the hardcore versus 24/7. That kind of threw me for a loop.
You mean listening?
I got these Kleenex for you, my friend. You're going to be blowing your nose and whooping your tears in about 10 minutes.
I'm gonna say, you think we're gonna be done in 10 minutes?
No.
Alrighty. So now we're moving on to round number 2. This is going to consist of 4 questions. The initial value of these questions will be worth 2 points. If you answer them with 0 help, they will remain 2 points. If by chance I have stumped you, you can go to multiple choice. With that, the value does go down to 1 point. If at any point you do get the question wrong, your opponent will be able to steal for the face value of that point, for that question. You can't go from a 2-pointer to get multiple choice if you're going for the steal. Either you know it or you don't. If you go for multiple choice, then your opponent can get the multiple choice options with 1 less. So that being said, we are tied. So John, I'm going to give you the option. I've got 2 categories. I'm going to give you quotes or first appearances. What would you like to select, or would you like to defer to all that, Pat?
Oh, I'll defer.
Okay. Then all that, Pat, do you want quotes or first appearances?
First appearances.
All righty. So then, John, you will have quotes coming up next. Or after all that, Pat.
Okay.
All righty. Again, if you do not know the answer, feel free to ask for multiple choice. But it does take your value down from 2 points to 1 point.
Okay.
All righty. Here's your first one. In what year did John Cena debut?
2000. Hold on. 2002.
That is incorrect. John, can you steal?
Can you repeat the question? You cut out and I didn't hear it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
In what year did John Cena debut?
Not 2002. Are we talking about debut like in WWE or OVW?
WWE.
Wow, I'm gonna say 2000. If it's not 2002, then it's got to be 2001.
That is incorrect.
Can I steal back?
No, you may not. The answer was 2003. You went the wrong way.
No. I'm pretty sure it was 2002.
Well, it wasn't 01 because that was during the invasion. He definitely wasn't part of that.
It was 2002 because he was a Kurt Angle, and that's Ruthless Aggression, and that's the year that Ruthless Aggression started.
But NWO was still around in 02, and so was Brock. Brock was just starting on SmackDown, so Cena wasn't there at the same time Brock had just started.
Oh, no. Yes, he was. It was 2002. Pat, you were correct. I don't want to back you up, but I think you're correct.
I will do a quick search here, but based on the information that I'm pulling from, so again, these could be wrong. Bear with me just a moment.
I'm pretty sure it was June 2002.
That's what I was thinking, but obviously we could be wrong. We're getting Hunter on there to also do some Googling.
Absolutely. Do some fact checking on me. All right. According to just a simple Google search, it says John Cena made his WWE main roster debut in the spring of 2002.
Do I get
So-
bonus points for defending Pat?
Thank you, sir. That is good sportsmanship. I don't know if I would have done the same, but I'll pretend that I did.
I do apologize.
You need all the help you can get.
I will. I will pray and hope that the rest of my facts are actually on point. But again, fact check me, and I will do a quick search to see if I am right or wrong.
I would appreciate that for sure. It's all for fun here for sure.
Literally just says John Cena debuted in 2003,
No,
and since then has won 15 world championships, 4 U.S., blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to go into that.
Right.
All righty. Your next question. Oh, boy. I'm worried about this one. Let me...
Mae Young.
Yeah, what year did she debut?
Yeah, she passed away. I know it's not the question, but I think she debuted in '99, I believe. Could be '98, but '99 she gave birth to the Hand. That's for sure.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure she fought in WWF back in like the 50s or 60s.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's very well possible.
All right. Well, I may have to not go to this place again. So your next one
He's
is
going to his place.
Brock Lesnar made his WWE in what year?
W debut?
Yep.
Yeah, so that would have been wait. That would have been 02.
That is correct. March 18th, 2002. He appeared in
against
episode
the
of Raw.
Hardys.
What's that?
I think it was against the Hardys. He attacked him, or Spike. It was the Hardys or Spike.
Yeah, Spike Dudley, Al Snow, and Maven.
Yeah.
So
I know because he beat the crap out of the Hardys. I know that was one of his big first angles.
Yep.
I feel like I made a big mistake. I should not have deferred.
Hey, we'll see what your quotes are. You never know.
I'm not good with quotes.
You should be all right. You should be all right with the quotes.
Okay.
All righty. So we've got this one. This superstar was known as the Blue Blazer when he made his wrestling debut.
So it's just still like it's Owen Hart.
Yes.
Who are some other people that have taken on the Blue Blazer mantle, if even for a night?
Last time I checked, I'm the question guy.
I know.
Mostly because I don't know.
Right.
Jeff
Alrighty.
Jarrett, Steve Blackman.
Your final question. When Mark Marrow debuted in the WWF, he was known by what name?
When he debuted, he was the Wild Man.
I'm looking for a specific name.
He was the Wild Man Mark Marrow. In the WWF?
Yes.
Yeah, when he debuted, he was Wild Man Mark Marrow.
Okay. Let me, because I have a different name.
Oh,
and
wow.
Make sure
Hey,
that
Pat,
I'm reading this correctly.
What event did he debut at?
He debuted technically at WrestleMania. He was backstage.
Which one?
12.
Which one?
WrestleMania 12.
Okay.
And then he had his first. He debuted in April the following pay-per-view, and I think it was against Leif Cassidy. I think, or no, it might have just been against Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I'd have to think about that one. No, that would have been Hunter Hearst Helmsley at that pay-per-view.
They were because they were feuding over Sable, because Sable
exactly
after the loss to the Ultimate Warrior.
Alrighty, so
man, you know way too much.
I'm going to rephrase your question.
Okay.
Because I took this question and kind of made it a different one. So
Sure.
I was looking for the Johnny B. Bad.
Oh yeah, he never wrestled in
Oh,
WWE as Johnny B. Bad. That was his WCW character.
Okay.
So
well, then my question is, who gave him that name? Who repackaged it?
I'm pretty sure Dusty did. I think Dusty Rhodes gave him the name and the gimmick of Johnny B. Bad.
I will give you the points.
I had to work hard for it, but I'll take them.
And again, the next time this literally came about like a 2 days of preparation. So instead of kind of coming up with the questions myself, I did a little bit of internet homework.
It's all good. Having fun here.
You're also dealing with two huge wrestling nerds.
Absolutely. All righty, John, here we go. Your questions are as such. And again, this is for quotes. Which commentator is best known for saying, and I quote?
Wow.
You do have the option of multiple choice.
Oh, man.
John, let me know if you need help. I'll tag in.
I'm just running it through my head.
Would you like me to repeat the
I
question?
got it.
Okay.
No, and I quote. Oh, man, this is where I'm going to lose points. I'll take the multiple choice.
All righty. JR, Jerry the King Lawler, Michael Cole, or Vince McMahon?
Can I phone a friend? And
Waiting for your call. I don't want to get too cocky, though, because I might be wrong myself. But
I'm going to say Michael Cole.
That is correct.
Anonymous general manager.
The worst part is that was going to be my guess for the 2 points, too. I was like, it has to be Michael Cole, but I was trying to say it in my head in his voice, and I couldn't get there. And it was making me angry.
Yeah, exactly. It was that whole anonymous general manager thing.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that makes me so angry because I knew it. I was like, it's Michael Cole. It's Michael Cole. And I'm just waiting. And I was like, oh well. It's a valid point.
All right, here we go. Question number 2 of round 2. Which superstar is best known for saying the phrase "shucky ducky"?
Quack, quack. The five-time WCW champion. That's Booker T.
That is correct.
Oddly enough, the first time I ever heard that was on the WWF Attitude game on PlayStation, and Goldust says it once in a while before the match starts. It's the weirdest thing, so I don't know. That's why I was wondering where it would go, but also, Booker T.
All right, so question number 3.
Is hiding.
After committing a heinous act, this superstar would utter this phrase, "It wasn't my fault."
Hold on a second. I want to go get my baby to reenact something. That's
no punting allowed.
Gene Snitsky.
That is correct. All righty.
That was one of my favorite segments. That thing was awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
All righty.
If you're just joining us, by the way, John and myself are doing a wrestling trivia. It is really close, neck to neck, so put it in the chat. Who do you think is going to pull this one out? I think I'm currently winning by just 1 point, but John still got some more questions.
Technically, you're ahead by 3, but, that's because he still has a 2-pointer.
Right.
All righty, so there's your...
ahead by 3.
You have one more question to answer.
All 4 of his questions. You've only answered 3 of yours.
Oh, okay. I forgot there was 4. I was like, I'm done. Good for me.
All righty.
That's right.
So here is your final question. In what year were we told to get the F out?
2002.
That is correct. In
2000, you really love those 2002 questions.
Seriously.
I don't know, man. If I say like in what year, just go 2002.
Yeah.
And that was literally the one question that I came up with on my own. Basically, when did WWF become WWE? And it was in 2002. That just happens to coincide. And by phrasing it that way, I was able to put it under the quote category versus just like miscellaneous. So I needed one more. And I'm like, ooh, I'll do it that way.
I love those commercials that they did. They were like very creative.
Oh, they were so great.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Vince McMahon had that in his head for a while.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Well, they knew that they're going to have to change eventually because the World Wildlife Federation, they just kind of were kind of dragging their feet on it, seeing how long they could go.
Yep. Alrighty. So here we are, the final round. All that, Pat, you are currently ahead by a score of 13 to John's 12 points. So you are ahead. If we've only gotten 2 right, then I got some good questions then.
Yeah.
I'm bringing the heat a little bit. That's right. It's the final. All right, so here we go. This is the last round. There are 3 questions that you're going to get. You're going to give me a number between 1 through 26. All that, Pat, you are currently in the lead. Do you want to select your 3 numbers first, or do you want John to select his 3 numbers first?
I'll let John.
All right, John, 1 through 26. Okay. What numbers would you like?
6, 7, and Megan, pick a number 1 through 26. 15.
All righty. And one thing I did not mention is your first number, that question is going to be worth 1 point. The second number is going to be worth 3 points. And the third number question is going to be worth 5 points. So that can be, it can have an easy one for a 5-pointer and a really hard one for that 1-pointer. All that, Pats, please select your 3 numbers.
Hopefully I was paying attention. I'm going to say 4, 11, and tonight's winning lotto number, 18.
18. All righty. So
there was hesitation there.
Pat, since you are in the lead, John is going to get his first 2 questions.
Okay.
If by chance he cannot get these questions right, and I have to go to the 5-pointer, if he's able to not answer any of those questions, you will win by knockout.
All right. What do I win?
So here we go. Okay, I was like, that's not right. Let me hang on a second. I was getting ready to give you the Shucky Ducky question again.
Oh, I'll take it.
I know, right?
Where'd my numbers go? They're up here, aren't they? No, they're not. Please hold for technical difficulties. There we go. All righty. Here we go. So this one category is, I believe it's title reigns. Yeah, title reigns. All right, John, for your 1-point question. Before being retired in 2010, which diva held the women's champion the most?
Before retiring in 2010, who hold the women's, not the divas, but the women's.
The women's.
Okay, retired in 2010. Retired in 2010. That's what I'm trying to draw a blank.
I am reading this question kind of how I got it. Maybe just repackaged a little bit, but again, those are the terms that they used.
Okay. The only person I could think of, I don't know if she retired in 2010, but she left the WWE in 2010.
The belt was retired in 2010.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the person. Okay.
So before the women's champions belt was retired, At least that's how I'm understanding it. In 2010, which diva held the women's title the most?
Okay. Now I can narrow it down to 2. Now I just gotta. I can narrow it down to 2. I'm gonna say Trish Stratus.
According to my answer, that is correct.
Yeah.
She held it 7 times.
Okay. And I believe she. Go ahead.
Okay.
Didn't she also retire that night too?
Through that because the question.
Quite possibly.
The night she won it, she retired. Yes. Well,
yeah.
Retired because she's come back. Well, I'm gonna get a camera because she's come back like 5 or 6, 10, 11, 12 times.
Very few people really retire.
All righty.
That's a toughie for a 1-pointer.
Again, it's luck of the draw. All right, so this is going to qualify under the miscellaneous category. So you are now officially tied with all that, Pat. So this is now your chance to take the lead.
Okay.
Which superstar interfered during the main event match between The Rock and Triple H?
Which superstar interfered in the match? I'm guessing.
Do we have a specific match?
You know, that would have been nice for me to have written down when I wrote this.
Wait. Hold on a second. What year are we in? 2000?
I don't have it written down. I apologize.
I'm just gonna. If it's 2000, then I'm gonna go with the Undertaker because that's when he debuted the American Badass gimmick.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Well, without me looking it up, I'm going to go ahead and say you are correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Undertaker.
So like Vince McMahon, British Bulldog, Stephanie McMahon, everybody.
Stone Cold at one point.
But I do think that Undertaker would have been like the most well-known because, like you said, John, the American Badass.
Yeah, that's when he came down. That's the whole timing was off in that match. He was late coming down.
All righty. So you now can take a break. You are now in the lead, John. You've got a little bit of a breathing room. With that, all that, Pat, here is your 1-point question.
Okay.
In the first Survivor Series match, the Honky Tonk Man found himself outnumbered by the final 3 men of the other team. Name the final 3 superstars that Honky Tonk had to compete against.
I'm going to say Jake the Snake, Ultimate Warrior, and Macho Man Randy Savage.
That is incorrect.
Who was it? Or who were they?
You got 2 out of 3.
It wasn't Macho Man. Who was the
Hart
third?
was the last one, right?
It was Randy Savage.
Oh, wasn't it? Okay.
Jake the Snake Roberts and Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, okay. All right. I knew it wasn't Bam Bam Bigelow or Hulk Hogan because they were on the other side against Andre the Heenan family, I think.
All righty. Your 3-point question.
That was the hardest one so far. Yeah.
Yeah, that was difficult. That was.
Hey, I got to bring some heat, man. I got to bring some heat. Just be glad you didn't. It was only the 1-pointer you lost and not the 5.
I know. That one I could afford to give up, thankfully.
On, Baker.
All righty. So this one is going to be in the category of pay-per-views.
Okay.
Dude, you are not liking yourself. Again, you selected these at random, just for the record. John Cena won the first Elimination Chamber match.
Mm-hmm.
Name 3 out of the 5 competitors in the Elimination Chamber with him.
Carlito, Chris Masters. no. Jesus. Carlito
Jesus was not there.
Shelton Benjamin.
That is incorrect.
Damn it!
I would have accepted.
Can I come in? I know the other. I know all 5.
You
were
will
there.
get 0 points.
Okay.
But by all means, if you want to, this is you flexing in front of all that, Pat.
Pat, this took place in Albany, New York, baby. Guess who was
I know.
there? So it was Carlito, Chris Masters, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, and Kane.
That is correct.
Oh, no.
Okay. All that, Pat. You are in a final question situation.
Okay.
It is currently 13-16. This is now time for your 5-point question. If you get this right, you will force John to answer his 5-point question. If you do not get this correct, John wins the trivia contest.
Oh, man.
Not to put pressure on you, but that's what's going to happen.
That was horrible.
So, your final question.
I'm trying, but he's got me on the ropes there.
All righty.
All right.
Name. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I've got some damn Survivor Series 88. Come on.
All righty. Let me make sure I got the numbers correctly on this one. You said number 18, and number 18 on my sheet is now. Okay, here we go. This superstar became the first to win the WWF World Title on an episode of Raw. So I believe this was the first time that the WWF title, changed hands on Raw. Who won the title?
I believe it would be Sid. And I believe that was in Syracuse, New York.
That is correct.
Yeah.
You are now forcing John
I didn't think you
to
had
answer his 5-pointer.
I didn't think you had it.
Just like the other one, John, I was there. That was a Raw that I went to, just like you were at the Elimination Chamber. So I don't think I'd remember it otherwise, but I was going in order, and I'm like, yeah, that was the first time.
Is it sad? He beat Bret Hart after the Final 4 pay-per-view.
Yep, exactly. Who was it? Well, we'll do trivia on our own, too. Woo!
Alrighty. So, here it is. The final question. We are now 18, all that, Pat. John, 16 points. This is your 5-point question, John. If you are able to get this correct, you will defeat all that, Pat. If you get it wrong, then you will cement the legacy of all that, Pat, as the greatest wrestling trivia guru god.
I like that.
So,
I got to say, John, no matter what happens, you have definitely impressed me, and I think you're going to win. I'll be honest with you, but
we're lucky this was just WWF. You sprinkled in WCW, that early 90s stuff, you would have had me.
Oh, yeah, you were joking before we went on the air. Hopefully there's no TNA impact. Yeah.
Alrighty. So here it is. Your final question, John. This superstar has had the most reigns as the hardcore champion.
Has to be Crash Holly, right?
And your winner with a score of 18 points, Oh, that Pat! Unfortunately, the answer I was looking for was Raven.
Oh, darn. Megan, your question lost me the competition.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
So, unfortunately, John, all that Pat did take the win on this one. You both put in a valiant effort tonight. Definitely, you guys know more in the world of wrestling than I ever do. So my hats off to you. I clap to both of you all. John, since you did lose, do you have any parting words for all that, Pat?
I do. Hey, Pat, you just remember this. I may have lost by score, but I got more questions right than you did.
You know, you aren't wrong. You are. That is 100% correct. Because like this final round, Lord Cash, with all like the larger amount of points, that definitely saved my keister. I had a couple incorrect ones earlier in the game.
You may have won the electoral vote. I won the popular vote tonight.
Oh, I mean, you do have a good job, John, from Liberty Legend, that's for sure. So, yeah. Oh, man.
Thank you.
So, John, thank you for taking part in this tonight. It was awesome. I definitely look forward to doing this again.
No next time when we come to you, we'll be doing backyard wrestling. No backyard wrestling? Okay, we'll put that one away then.
No. I will challenge you. How about to an ECW one where we're both a little off on?
Yeah, I would say that would be very competitive, I think, because I know some ECW, but not a whole hell of a lot.
The sad part is I have about 20 plus questions that were never even used. I got a bunch of them here. So we'll definitely save those for next time. Oh, rattle some off? Let's just do a little lightning round, so to speak. I had myself. Whose signature move was the party foul?
What's his face? Damien? No, Adam Rose.
There we go, Adam Rose. Let's see.
I'll do this one.
Edge won the very first Money in the Bank ladder match at what pay-per-view?
New Year's Revolution.
No.
One.
WrestleMania
Not cashed
21.
In.
WrestleMania 21.
Oh, again, it's that listing thing.
Gotta listen, yes.
Let's see. In the summer of 1987, this Hall of Famer served as an enforcer in a referee capacity that lasted only 2 months.
Referee capacity?
Yes. A special enforcer in a referee capacity. Lasted 2 months. 1987.
In 87. Oh, was it Superstar Billy Graham?
I pity the fool that gets this one wrong.
Oh, Mr.
Wow.
T.
Mr. T?
Yep.
I would not have guessed that.
What did Bradshaw rename the Hardcore Championship when he won it in 2002? 2002.
Oh, it was like the Texas Heavyweight Championship or something like that.
The Texas Hardcore.
It was. You're correct. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, this one I was really hoping that one of you Pat, you would have gotten this one. Kurt Angle lost both the IC title and the European Championship at WrestleMania 2000 to which competitors, respectively?
The double Chris's, Benoit and Jericho. He didn't get pinned once.
Yep.
But who took what title?
He didn't get pinned once.
I think Jericho took
Oh, come on, Pat, you know this.
No, I know. I'm pretty sure Jericho took the European and Benoit took the Intercontinental.
That is correct.
Yep.
Let's see.
He was a Eurocontinental champion. Second person to do it, I believe. Well, maybe third, because D'Lo Brown technically had it, and then Jeff Jarrett technically beat him for it at SummerSlam 2 years prior. But then he gave the title to Mark Henry. I think I'm correct on that.
Mark Henry.
On September 16th.
Which SummerSlam? No, which one?
98. No, 99. 98 was against Val Venus.
Yep. No, 98, Jeff Jarrett fought Sean Waltman.
In a hair match.
Got his head shaved. Sort
of. Yep. Harvey, the announcer. My God. Anyway, the announcer helped him shave the head because they shaved his head earlier.
All righty, here's a couple more for you. On September 16th, 1999, the WWF title changed hands for the first time on SmackDown. Who did Triple H lose the title to?
I believe it was to. No, it wasn't that early. Not to Vince. It was
Vince McMahon, wasn't it? It was Vince McMahon.
Was it that early? I think Vince won it later in the year.
It was Vince.
It was Vince? Okay.
Yep. Let's see. I had another good one in here.
I can remember all this, but I can't remember my kids' birthdays.
I'm the same way.
What was special?
Kidding, honey, I'm kidding.
What was special about the 1992 Royal Rumble?
First time for the championship.
Ric Flair. I was there.
Yeah, he by winning the Royal Rumble, he won the vacated WWF title.
Hey Pat, who were the last 4 people in that match?
Last 4? Well, it was yeah, it was Sid, Hogan, and Flair. And it was always some oddball. It might have been Bulldog, maybe.
I'm pretty sure it was Piper.
Might have been Piper. I know he was going for double that night.
Yeah, he was IC champ that night. Who did he beat that night?
The Mountie.
Okay.
Who beat Brett the night before in Springfield, Massachusetts because he had a fever of 104, supposedly.
All right, here's the final question that I had. Shawn Michaels was the first person to win an Iron Man match, but who was the first person to win an Iron Man match on network television for the WWE Championship?
It was Kurt versus Brock, and I believe my heart says Kurt, but my mind says Brock. Well, I'm going to go with my heart. I think it's Kurt.
Do you agree or do you disagree, John?
Oh man, I'm trying to go back. Didn't Vince McMahon interfere that night? I'm going to say Brock Lesnar.
It was Brock Lesnar.
But it was the right match, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was a great match.
Whoa, I think I just showed that I know more than Pat. Let's give me the title. Come on.
Unfortunately, it has to be fought and disputed between the squared circle of 3 rounds. And unfortunately, at the end of the night, all that Pat did win with a score of 18-16. So all that Pat, I gave John the chance to make his little comments. Do you have anything you would like to comment on to John?
I just have to say, put it there, John.
He smacked it away.
No, I can't wait to do this again, and maybe in person at some point, John. It's definitely. I'm excited about going to see AEW with you.
So, both of you guys.
Make so many enemies that night.
Yeah.
So it sounds like from what I've gotten, that both of you really don't, because one of the categories that I mentioned that I really did not dive into was WWE superstars on the big screen. So maybe we'll have a movie trivia with WWE superstars in it, and maybe do a little round of that to see who really knows their stuff.
Oh, that's definitely Pat.
I just want it to be only no holds barred trivia.
I will not sit through all the Marine movies. No chance.
So, but anyways, we do thank everyone for joining us here on this special edition of SlamNation Wrestling on the Game Room night on Wednesday. Typically, we normally do the Game Room on Wednesday night, but tonight we did a little bit of something different. We do I Stream, You Stream. On Thursday nights, where we talk about what's going on in the world of streaming universe, whether it's Disney Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, you name it, we'll watch it. We'll tell you all about it. Friday is Funko Royalty, where I show you what's going on in the world of Funko Pops. Saturday, Mail Call Mail Time, where we unbox the things that we get in the mail. Sunday, we go out and find that stuff, and we'll show you here on online. For right here on Call of the Wild. Monday, Crazy Card Collecting. What about Paige's movie?
Hey-o.
I don't think we need to talk about that one.
I'm hoping they're talking about fighting with my family.
Yes, that's exactly what he's checking out, talking about.
Monday is Crazy Card Collecting, where we're going to open up those retro trading cards. Then again, next Tuesday, we'll be having a SlamNation Wrestling episode where we might be, who knows, we might be doing our preview predictions of what's going to happen in SummerSlam the following Saturday. So who knows what we're going to be talking about then. But definitely subscribe to the New York Nerd Show. You can find us on Twitch, YouTube, as well as on Facebook. And of course, that way, when you do like and subscribe to us, when we do random, shows like this, you'll be notified of it. And of course, tell your family and friends about us. Spread the word of the nerd. We like to be loved, and we love to love you in return. So again, we do thank you all for joining us here tonight. All that, Pat, take us home. What do you want to say?
Again, I don't want to sound corny, but John, it's been really fun. You did admirably. You still lost because it happens, but I hope that you want to come back, and hope everybody enjoyed the show for sure. And if you just came in now, or if you want to watch and review, all of our shows are available in our archive, so to speak, especially on our YouTube page. Over 250 videos. Bananas. None of them have page.
I think the next time we bring our wives in, and they have to answer questions too.
I think that would be pretty amusing.
Don't say I'm dead.
I'm not sure how well Bitter Rich would do on a wrestling trivia, but she's been to a couple shows.
Yeah. All righty. Well, once again, I know we say it a bunch, but we do thank you for joining us here. We're going to pretty much wrap things up here and say goodnight to everybody. So until next time, be safe out there.
Adios.
Bye, everybody, guys.